Hello dears, and welcome to Mars Musings of this week. As you can see, I am tuning in from somewhere very different, the beach, which really inspired me to talk about financial well-being. And it's such a concept that everyone raves on about. What is financial well-being? How can we have well-being? Especially because nowadays we talk about all sorts of well-being, mental health, emotional. And I wanted to look at the 3 steps that really allow us to get on the path towards financial well-being for ourselves. And the first one, unfortunately or fortunately, is having a budget, is knowing your numbers. If you don't know these, this can continuously scare you. Do I have enough money this month? What is that going to cost? What happens if there's an unexpected expense? How am I going to deal with this? This can keep so many people up at night. And so the key here is knowing your numbers, knowing how much is coming in, how much is going out, how much you're saving every month or not. Sometimes it might seem scary, but once you're on top of it, you can make decisions. So number 1, having a budget, knowing your numbers, not because I'm going to ask you to cut back, not because you have to change your lifestyle, but because you can anticipate and know what's going on. Number 2 is, for me, really getting on top of your debts. It's knowing how much debt you have outstanding. If this is student loans, if this is credit card debt, if this is any other things that you have going on, these can skyrocket massively with interest rates. So normally these are between 20 to 30%, but can even go higher. And because they snowball, you pay interest upon interest upon interest. So get on top of your debts, know what you've got there so you can clear them. Debts bind us to the past. Let's get free from them so you can move forward and know your path toward financial freedom. But first we need to know your well-being behind it. And so the third point around this is really setting up an emergency fund. It's knowing how much you need in emergencies, having that money aside so you can deal with emergencies, not being afraid, but know that that is there more than anything for peace of mind, for safety, for knowing like, okay, if something happens, I've got the money. Let me go out and live my life and really make things happen. So these are the 3 key things I have seen that really start bringing people financial well-being, that allow you to rest within the knowingness of what your numbers are, of knowing exactly where you're at, what you can afford, how it goes, and if you do have an emergency, that you know that you're safe, that you've got something there of cushion that can catch you. And this is the first step, I would say, on your path towards financial well-being, financial freedom, because then you can plan and move forward from there. So I hope this inspires you to start looking at where you are at. Do you have these 3 things in your life? And if there's any steps you want to take to make these happen for you. Let me know, keep in touch, please keep sending messages that always inspire me. Thank you so much for being part of this journey, and I'm celebrating you on your path towards financial freedom.